In this question, it says x squared minus k over 2x equals 2p. And it says in the quadratic equation above. When it says quadratic equation, they're giving you a freaking bone here and telling you to use a quadratic equation. So I wrote it right here, but notice on the SAT, they do not give you the quadratic equation. You need to memorize that and know it yourself, okay? And it says k and p are constants. So k is a constant and p is a constant. So those are going to be some kind of number, okay? What are the solutions for x? Okay, so we are solving for x. And so anyway, the first thing that you need to do is rewrite the equation so you could find your a, your b, and your c, okay? To plug it into into this equation. So with this that I have here, first thing I'm going to do is multiply everything by 2 so I can get rid of this 2 at the bottom, okay? So I'm going to multiply this side by 2, I'm going to multiply this side by 2. So I'm going to get 2x squared, that's going to cross out with this one and just make it negative kx equals 4p, okay? So I got 2x squared minus kx equals 4p. I'm going to move that 4p over, okay? And remember that p is like a number. It's a number. It's not the same thing as the x. And k is a number. It's not the same thing as a y or an x right here. So I'm going to move that over so we have one line. And so now I have this. So look, I have my a. This is my a. I have my b, which is right here. And this, remember, the k is a number and p is also a constant, which is a number. But this is different. That's not a number. We're trying to solve for that, okay? Which is why I don't circle the whole thing. But for this one, I do circle the whole thing because that whole thing is a number. And that's going to be c, okay? Now, so I'll just go a equals 2. B equals negative k, C equals negative 4p. And I'm just going to plug that in right into this thing, okay? So negative b is going to be the negative, and the b right here is negative k. Plus or minus. B again is negative k squared minus 4 right there times a, which is 2, times c, which is negative 4p. All over 2 times a, which is 2. Okay, so far this is going to be negative times negative is positive k plus or minus, and then in here I'm going to get negative times a negative itself is going to be positive k, and then right here I'm going to get negative 8 times negative, that's positive then, so it's going to be plus 8 times 4 is, so again I went negative 4 times 2 is negative 8, negative 8 times negative 4 is positive 32p, all over 4, okay? And when you see that in the answer choices, all they did was they split up the 4 because the 4 could be like with this and with this. So they went k over 4 plus or minus k plus 32p over 4 square root. And that answer is B.